family. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit that bell and get notification every time I make a video. And also leave me your comments, man. This is our community. This is our group. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me why you follow me, man. What you looking for in that, so I can give you that. Because I don't want to be boring and mundane. I'm working on being a lot more open and giving you my more vulnerable side, so you can see that I'm just like you. Today's video, we're gonna speak about um anxiety that comes from our financial situations. I have a client of mine named Peter, and Pete did everything. He went to college, graduated top of his class, had a wonderful paying job, had a wife, got married, had a kid. Everything was popping. The economy dropped, COVID hit, he lost his job. So now he in the hunt for looking for his job. His behavior's become very erratic. He's very moody, and the most people feeling it is his wife and his kids. He's unreachable. He's very aggressive in his manner. Can't sleep at night. He's losing weight, and he's super. His anxiety is through the roof. So he called me up, and what I introduced to him was something called dialectic behavior therapy, where we look at our opinion and see if it's true. Because yes, you lost your job, but it's not the end of the world. I had to get him in a more solution based way of thinking. Yes, it happened. I'm not saying let's get this straight. I'm not saying let's non-nullify that it happened. But see, in dialectic behavior therapy, I'm telling him we're looking at more, let's focus more on changing your mind state. Yes, it happened, but what's the solution to it? Once we become, once I taught Peter how to become solution based, he looked at life from a different perspective. It didn't happen overnight, but his wife called me and said, look, I don't know what you did to Pete, but Pete is sleeping better. He's become a better husband. He's a lot more optimistic. He look at life right now as life being a cup half full. So are you through judging me right now? Are you still looking at the tattoos and gold teeth and piercing thinking I can't help you? Are you going through that? What would you do if you lost your job and your whole life as you know it collapsed? Yeah, it's cool being faithful and being cool when you got finances, but when your finances are gone all of a sudden, what do you do? How would you respond to that? Would you be like Pete and become angry and aggressive? But what one thing Pete did that was smart, he reached out to me and got some help. You know, he seen one of my videos, called me, we had a conversation. It took Pete probably like 2.5 months to get his to redirect his way of thinking, because we are 90% the sum total of our thoughts, which are mostly subconscious and unconscious coming to life. So I had to teach Pete, look, a lot of things are coming up are old traumatic situations that happened probably many lifetimes ago, but he didn't know it. He wasn't too spiritual. He didn't meditate. He wasn't aware of the different breath work. So I taught him how to breathe. I taught him this 2 minute of cognitive meditation to help him see where his thoughts were going, because a lot of times we become slaves to our thoughts. So if you through judging me, give me a call and test me out. Give me a call at 954-300-1886. Let's have a conversation and see if I can truly help you. Because there'll be no other session that you would have better than Namaste Thug, because I'm vulnerable. I give you my experience, how I came to it before I became so aware of what's going on. I'm no different than you. My depression helped me go into the way to seek to become comfortable, because the only time we grow, and I keep trying to tell Pete, is only time we grow when we're uncomfortable. By me being so uncomfortable with depression, by Pete being so uncomfortable with the anxiety based on the financial situation, we were able to grow. I was able to help him come out of that stinking thinking and actually take control of his life, not let his life control him. Because it's a monster out here. You can relate. You know, if you're going through this, you're not by yourself. Millions of people are going through this. So what do you wait on to make a phone call? You would never have nobody have a session good to do with Namaste Thug. Nobody, I'm telling you, is worth it, because what you're doing is so simplistic. I was telling Pete he wasn't looking at life as a whole. He was looking at life through a victim situation. Like he's a victim, like he got done so wrong. I get that. But having that type of mentality It's not going to get you to the solution. It's not going to get you there. It's going to take you further and further away from the solution. So I had to help him get out of that thinking like I had to throw him a rope. He was stuck in the mud to pull him out. I rinsed him off with awareness, let him know what he was doing because I can relate to it. When I walked off my job to become entrepreneur, it wasn't easy selling soap, selling oils, selling scarves. It wasn't easy. I still do that, but now I become performance enhancement coach where I take you from right where you are, regardless of it could be job related, it could be physically related, it could be spiritual related, it can be emotion related. I help people perform better within your avatar because we gonna sit down and break down piece by piece what is causing the situation. I deal with you from a holistic standpoint. Whole, I deal with the spirit, the mind, and the body, not just the symptoms. I look at the core, the cause of the symptoms. What you waiting on, man? Call today, 954-300-1886. It's a free consultation. It don't cost you nothing but a conversation. So instead of judging, gauge me by giving me a phone call and test me. Ask me questions. Let's have a conversation and see if it's right for you. And if it's not, no harm done. But at least you're not doing to me what you people doing to you, judging you only without finally trying to actually open the book and read a couple of pages. I love being me, man. I want to help you love being you. And like I always say, man, your wellness is your breath. Namaste, thug. True heart under God. Stay truthful and faithful to yourself. Stay faithful to your faith and stay faithful to your belief. And feel as if it's already happening. Good always conquers evil. Evil can't win. Namaste, thug. Peace.